Hello everybody, Calvin Nation here today with another video, and in today's video I am outdoors. Now you can see my house is just over there, and I am out on the tree farm which is behind my house, and I am looking here at a skid steer. Now I have driven one of these at work just like once or twice, and I just wanted to see if I could start it with my lock picks. Here are my lock picks. Well, actually these are my brother's. I can't find mine for some reason. But I just wanted to try a couple weeks ago to see if I could start it up with these lock picks, and turns out you can. So just wanted to show you guys for some reason, so I'm gonna pop in there and see what I can do. The first time it took me a long time to get it, like 20 minutes I was sitting in there. But I think I've kind of figured out the lock. Usually when you lock pick, you can kind of figure out the lock. They have little tweaks and differences between different locks. And I think I've kind of figured this one out, so it shouldn't take me too long, so I'm just gonna pop in there. Alright. And once I get it started, I'll show you guys just what I did in here too. I'll bring the camera in. So there you go, and I'll just show you what I did for a second. Okay everybody, so I'm in the skid steer. There's the ignition, there's my two tools. That's where the camera was, right in the middle of the screen. As you can see, I just brought it just around the camera, just behind it. You can see the tracks there, I think, right there. And I brought it back in, just turned it around, and brought you guys inside with me. Now, you can see there's the ignition again, there's the two tools. Just before I show you what I did, because I'm sure you guys are kind of wondering how I did it, just want to let you guys know that this is not something you should ever be doing. You know, the reason why I do this is just, it's kind of fun. I'm not going to screw around with it at all. I'm not going to bring it out there, you know, damage it in any way, use up any gas. The longest I've ever driven this Bobcat was probably like 3 minutes, and, you know, I'm not going to steal it, obviously. I'm not going to do anything that will cause harm to anyone else or to itself. And, you know, please don't do anything that I do here. As well as if you do, don't, you know, cause harm to anything again or itself. So, I'll just kind of show you guys what I did. And if you guys want to see more lock picking videos in the future, of maybe even just picking some locks here and there, let me know. It's something I did quite a bit about a year ago just for fun. But yeah, so basically, with the Bobcat key, or the ignition, it's pretty stupid. It's one of the simplest locks out there. I think it's just like a one-pinned system, and essentially what a lock is it's a little cylinder. There's pins above it, and pins inside it. You got to push the pins above the little cylinder. Once all the pins are above the cylinder can rotate freely allowing you to twist the lock, open a door, you know, turn on the vehicle, whatever it is. But most locks, like door locks, car keys, have 5 or 6 pins. And this one I think only has 1, which makes it super easy. It's also easier that it's a one-sided key or one-sided lock, which means I can pick it. If it's double-sided, you cannot with these conventional tools, which goes for like a car. You cannot pick a car with these tools. But yeah, basically I think with the skid steer there's like one pin. I've heard that other skid steer brands can open other skid steer brands, which is kind of crazy. I heard some cabinet, like filing cabinet keys can even open these. It's ridiculous. So that's why you hear a lot of these skid steers getting stolen around job sites too. But yeah, basically to do it, all I did, and let's see if I can actually set you down here. Okay. Hold on. Alright, I guess you can kind of see it there. Basically all I did was you put the torque wrench in. Obviously I'm twisting this way because the ignition has to rotate to the right to turn it on. Put pressure on it. Actually you should put the tool in first and then put pressure on the lock. And then there you have it. So you can see I only twisted it a half rotation. That means it is on, but the battery's on, at least. The engine has not started. If I twist it just a little bit over, and I'll just show you now, it'll start it. I'll just quickly turn it off just to, you know, you guys get the point. So there you guys go. And the nice thing about this is too that you don't even need the key to turn it off. That's one thing I was afraid about when I did start it for the first time, because it took me so long to start it. I was hoping that once I get it started I wouldn't have to re-pick it again to lock it, because that's how you would normally do it with a door or, you know, a car too. So anyway, there it is. Just gonna jump out here. Okay, so there you have it. That's me starting a skid steer with my lock picks. Gotta get my tripod and my lock picks out of there. They'll probably find it kind of suspicious if they come in here Monday and see some lock picks in there. Anyway, there you go. Again, do not do this, please. It is very irresponsible. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you for the next video. Later.